Folks, lay your seat back and fasten your seatbelts and get ready to watch the internet fall apart. Because DaBaby is getting canceled by everyone, including Demi Lovato. Shane Dawson is making a slow return, and Gabbie Hanna goes after Jessi Smiles again. By the way, folks, anybody else trying to figure out how the hell they're gonna get ready for a second lockdown? Yeah. Irrelevant news. Karena K announced a new dance challenge on her TikTok.
Baby, don't go yet, 'cause I wore this dress for a little drama. And I bet.
Wait, I feel like I've seen that somewhere before. Oh, I see, folks. This dance challenge is actually a 2016 Musically revival.
Guys, she's stuck in Musically.
She is not stuck in Musically. She's trying to bring it back like a fashion trend that people just wished it would go away.
Bestie, we don't do dances in ×3 anymore.
Why not? We all know that the best thing we can do as a society is take a few steps back.
Camilla, girl, ain't nobody doing this.
Excuse you? Clearly Camilla is doing it, so whether anybody else does it, it's for her to find out. Anyway, folks, DaBaby got called out by Elton John for his statements about the LGBTQ community.
We've been shocked to read about the misinformation and statements made at a recent DaBaby show. This fuels stigma and discrimination and is the opposite of what our world needs to fight the epidemic.
Now, folks, it's clear that everybody's coming out to cancel DaBaby, but what a lot of people don't seem to understand is that DaBaby wanted this. That's why he did so many responses that were increasingly more awful.
Misinformation and have no place in the music industry. We must break down the stigma around and not spread it. As musicians, it's our job to bring people together. And
DaBaby is bringing people together by pushing them apart. It's a different way of bringing people together when you think about it. Anyway, folks, Elton John wasn't the only one to respond to DaBaby's comments. He was also dropped by a brand that he works with, Boohoo Man.
Boohoo Man condemned the use of language and confirmed we will no longer be working with DaBaby. Diversity and inclusion are part of the Boohoo Group's DNA, and we pride ourselves on representing the diverse customers we serve across the globe. We stand by and support the LGBTQ+ community and do not tolerate hate speech or discrimination in any form.
Oh, that is rough, folks. Thankfully, there's nothing that DaBaby can do to further make the situation even worse.
No weapon formed. This is how I bob and weave anything sent to destroy me. Check my resume and sit back. Hashtag my soul ain't for sale.
Well, this is going superb.
Hot people listen to the original version of Levitating.
Can't really disagree with Demi on that one. And in other news, Lil Nas X had a big realization.
I'm starting to think you guys gay too, because you'll stay on my dick. Some of y'all not even mad that I'm gay. Some of y'all mad that I'm gay and succeeding.
Hateful people are mad because that's all they know. Jeez, leave them alone. Anyway, folks, Jack Harlow explained some of his lyrics in Lil Nas X's Industry Baby.
All these social networks and computers got these walking around like they ain't losers. What am I saying online? Ratio. LL. Young boy better.
What is Jack Harlow even talking about? People on social media aren't not walking around like they aren't losers. I mean, just look at Keemstar. The guy's like the poster child for doing that. And speaking of Jack Harlow, Addison Rae was recently exposed by a TikToker who said this about her experience on the set of He's All That.
Fun fact, I was actually a background actor. I was an extra in this movie. And let me tell you, Miss Addison can't act for It was so bad that even the directors themselves would have to stop multiple times more than usual just to show her the f***ing script.
I don't think that extra understands acting, because when you're in a scene, you're supposed to be acting natural. And when you're acting natural, you're not just spouting off somebody's pre-written lines. I mean, just think about it, folks. In real life, we don't have a script, so why even have a script in a movie? It's the ultimate form of method acting. And moving on from Addison Rae to her ex-boyfriend Bryce Hall, who recently re-entered the ring to take on former UFC champion Victor Belfort.
All right. There you go. Boost with that basket. Oh, there it is. That's the one. All right, J-Rob, Bryce next.
Hey, good for Bryce. It looks like he's finally mastering the art of getting knocked out. And in other news, Karena K bought herself some airspace to advertise her OF.
You can't escape it.
Welcome to the future, folks. We thought we'd have flying cars, but instead we have people advertising their nudes in the sky.
Y'all tell me how I was playing basketball, look up and see an airplane flying with a sign on it with Karena K OnlyFans on it. I apologize.
Thank goodness that Karena apologized to that young man who will now go and check out her OF. Don't you hate it when advertising works? And in other news, Shane Dawson had a breakthrough recently.
Update, I don't regret posting my emoji face candle haul at 3 a.m. Actually, I might just do my whole day routine with emoji head.
What's Shane Dawson even talking about with this whole emoji head thing? He looks absolutely normal here. You know, folks, every so often you find yourself confronted by an image that is absolutely indescribable except for the single term that it fits under, which is nightmare fuel.
So my day is pretty uneventful, I guess. I have been writing a lot. Is it ever going to get made? I don't know. Does it get a little scary, wondering if I'm just wasting my time? But... you know.
I like to think that somewhere out there is some perfectly reasonable explanation why something so absolutely cute can be turned into something that will just absolutely make me want to throw my phone to the other side of the room. But when you think about it, folks, if Shane Dawson is truly working on a horror movie, then he's got a lot of source material just in these videos. And in today's Deja Vu news, Gabbie Hanna is back after quitting the internet with yet another video exposing Jessi Smiles.
I gotta talk about Jessi Smiles too, because what pisses me off is her biggest advocate was Alex James, who literally actually did all the shit they were accusing me of. It's been a few months since I recorded these and I'm able to look back at them.
You gotta appreciate the storytelling in this video, folks. Moments coming out of left field, you don't even know what's gonna hit you next, but you feel like you've seen this movie about 1,000 times. And you probably have.
For years, Jessi has been obsessed with keeping the narrative alive that we had this crazy, dramatic, toxic fallout between us. And she's made our friendship into this really big, hyperbolic thing when I knew Jessi for like a few months, literally.
I don't know about you folks, but the more details I get about their friendship, relationship, however you want to describe it, the less I feel like I know about this whole situation. And there's something you have to appreciate in the constant rewriting of history that's going on. It really shows us that we're living in the post-truth times.
This girl who I was friends with for a few months, this is now 15, 16, 17, 18, 4 years later, is still talking about me in YouTube videos, talking about our friendship.
And it should be noted, folks, that that is not what is happening in this video. In fact, Gabbie Hanna isn't talking about anyone. She's talking about the idea of a person and those confrontations that may arise from it. And with that being said, everything we have seen so far has been a simulation, folks. In fact, if you choose to open your eyes, you will find yourself outside of the Matrix. So be careful.
I don't want to be associated with her because she's not a good person.
And the best way to stop associating yourself with the person that you don't want to associate yourself with is to make another hour-long video on the person that you want to stop associating yourself with, because that will surely cause the whole situation to go away. Now, palate cleanser. Anyway, friends, make sure you like and subscribe for more videos like this. If you like, will be another hour-long video that Gabbie Hanna drops on a person that she doesn't want talking about her. Tell me in the comments down below what you think I want to know. Check out these videos right here. They're good too. Make sure you're still drinking lots of water, taking the vaccine, and stay away from stupid people. Have an amazing day, Defenders. I love all of you. Peace.